Everything to know about the Batgirl movie starring Leslie Grace, Brendan Fraser and more. Barbara Gordon flies again. After some difficulties getting off the ground, a Batgirl movie is officially in the works, and it's coming sooner than comic book fans can believe. Batgirl was originally announced in March 2017 with Joss Whedon set to direct, write and produce the movie. 1 year later, though, the Avengers director pulled out of the project, saying that he really didn't have a story for the script. The story kind of just crumbled in my hands, the Buffy the Vampire Slayer creator told Variety in April 2018. There were elements that I just hadn't mastered that, after a long time, felt like I wasn't going to. I told people that I didn't have an idea, which isn't an exact truth. I had an idea, but it didn't fit in the space that was left for it. It was a little heartbreaking. DC didn't give up on the project, however, and hired Christina Hodson to replace Whedon as the screenwriter. The UK native is well versed in comic book lore, having written the 2020 film Birds of Prey, and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn, starring Margot Robbie. Hodson is also writing The Flash, due out in November 2022. Several women have used the Batgirl moniker throughout the long history of DC Comics, but the new movie will focus on Barbara Gordon, who is widely known as the most iconic version of the character. Barbara is the daughter of James Gordon, the police commissioner who appears in many Batman comics and films. Like Batman, Batgirl doesn't have any supernatural powers, but she is a skilled martial artist who knows her way around high-tech weapons. In many depictions of the character, she's also a genius hacker. Despite her status as a fan favorite, Batgirl has only appeared in live-action Batman movies twice. Alicia Silverstone donned the cape in 1997's Batman and Robin, but her character was named Barbara Wilson. She was identified as the niece of Bruce Wayne's butler, Alfred Pennyworth. The 2008 film The Dark Knight included a brief cameo from Hannah Gunn as the unnamed daughter of Commissioner Gordon, but she wasn't called Batgirl. The credits listed her only as Gordon's daughter. In July 2021, news broke that Leslie Grace had landed the role of Batgirl in the new film. The project will be the singer's second movie ever after her debut big screen appearance in the 2021 film adaptation of In the Heights. Who's in the Batgirl cast? J.K. Simmons, who played Commissioner Gordon in 2017's Justice League, will reprise the role in Batgirl. In October 2021, Brendan Fraser joined the cast in an unnamed role. Though his character was kept a secret, fans quickly theorized that he could be playing the supervillain Firefly. Jacob Scipio also has an undisclosed role in the film. What's Batgirl about? Plot details are extremely under wraps, but it seems likely there will be a lot of action. The film will be co-directed by Adil El Arbi and Bilal Fallah, who helmed 2020's Bad Boys for Life. A growing Batgirl. I will say one of my favorite things about our script and the heart of our movie is that you get to see Babs and this alter ego that she summons up, Batgirl, vacillate between the nuances of life and good and bad and black and white, and that there's so much in between, Grace told E! News in April 2022. At the end of the day, in Gotham, so there's always a case, right? It's kind of like an investigative story, it's a detective story, so she does have a case that drives her into these crazy situations. When does Batgirl premiere? Batgirl doesn't yet have a release date, but it will head straight to streaming via HBO Max when it premieres. It is expected to drop sometime in 2022 or 2023. Filming started in early 2022 in Scotland. How does Batgirl connect to other DC movies? It's not yet known how Batgirl will fit into the DC Extended Universe, but the presence of Simmons as Gordon implies that there will be at least a little bit of continuity between it and some previous DC films.